Geez, the early days, what wasn't challenging? Everything from sourcing milk, getting milk, making the product, explaining to people what it was, because people, I guess back then, just didn't know what bocconcini was. What is it? Pickled onion, boiled egg, do I drink the water? Don't know. So I guess over the 30-year journey, there's many things that I'm proud of. But one of the things I'm most proud of, I guess, is the family. You know, to work together day in, day out in a family business. And business is tough, families are tough. Bringing the two together can be even tougher. But we've certainly, I think, worked really well together for a long period of time.
You know, it's a great milestone. A lot of family businesses don't make it this far. And it's a credit to the family, the sacrifices they've made along the way, the commitment, the dedication, the persistence.
But proud of a lot of things. Proud of you know, how much we've grown, I guess. The people that have come on that journey. We've got some people that have been with us on the journey for 20 plus years. Proud of the support that we receive from our customers, the feedback we receive from our consumers. Proud of a lot of things, but certainly the family element is probably one of the elements that I'm absolutely most proud of.
Rosa and Jerry were passionate about bringing something to not only the family, but delivering something that the community wanted, but just wasn't readily available. So they were doing something that others weren't able to deliver. You know, they were passionate about, I think, making a difference. They were very courageous. It's not until recently that I started to, I suppose, understand and appreciate just some of the sacrifices and the courage that they had. We're spoiled in that we are able to continue to develop what they started.
Yeah, you take it for granted now. So, you know, back in the day, working with Mum, working with Dad, I mean, Mum has since passed away, and I guess, you know, you reflect now, but you probably don't cherish those times. Mum and I would have just, you know, some great conversations. I got really close to her in the early days. You can imagine, you know, it's a tough business. It's physical work, it's, you know, survival, so there's not a lot of money around. But that almost brings you closer as a family. And don't get me wrong, we'd have some ripper arguments. So we'd be fighting over what temperature should be on the bocconcini moulding machine, and she'd say 90 and I'd say 92, and it was almost just not to agree. So that, you know, there's some great times.
It doesn't feel like 30 years at first. It feels like yesterday. Just time flies, but we still have the same morals we did on day one that we do 30 years later. It's just amazing to see the business growing so big, but still have the same morals and quality behind our name.
Marissa had come out of a chefing background, so had always worked, I guess, afternoons or nights, and cheese is very much an early morning business, so she didn't often cope too well with the early mornings, which caused a few issues around the place.
Was always passionate about food. So Mum would make homemade pasta on a Sunday, and myself, my brother and my sister would all be around the table learning how to make this homemade pasta from a young age.
I learned to make threadchair with a tea towel tied to the back of the chair, and it wasn't until I guess I mastered that knot, and I can do it in my sleep now, but it was so hard to get it at the beginning. So Mum rolled up a tea towel. We had these old, I think almost every Italian family had these chairs with a little handle on the back, so she tied the tea towel to the back of the chair and got me to practice and practice and practice.
So even though we have grown to a big company, I still believe that our morals in the quality of our product should always be from how we were taught from Mum and Dad. No preservatives, fresh products and quality products.
You know, everybody in the family being invested and being passionate about what they're doing. At the end of the day, we've always had the customer in mind. You know, we have a passion and I suppose a commitment for delivering the best quality product that we can.
I mean, quality is the base for everything we do. And often we think about, you know, quality in our products, and that's absolutely what the end result is, but quality goes so much deeper. There's having the right milk. So we went to a lot of trouble choosing our farms and the components and the type of milk that we use. But quality in every aspect that we do, whether it's our packaging, whether it's our marketing, whether it's our processes. And it just all ties in, I guess, to the home. You can relate all of those family, passion, quality. They're all elements that you learn in the home.
Well, the name La Casa Del Formaggio, I think, came from Mum starting to make ricotta in our own home at Gage Street. But it's also, for me, it means home, bringing everyone together to share in the cheese and the family experience where all the passion and good food comes from.
Look, I guess when it comes to family, we often think about our own family, but the number of families that I guess we touch. So we've currently got just over 130 people. That's 130 families that are directly involved. Farming families, there's 9 families there. And then you go on to imagine all the families that eat our product all over the country on a daily basis. So family, I guess, is so much at the core of what we do. Funny enough, and I don't know if it's through just being naive at the time as a young kid out of school, but funny enough, I had this vision of growth and I had this vision of, I guess, where we are today. And I often hear, well done, you guys have done really well. And absolutely we have. It's been a great, great journey. But I also know how much further we've got to go, and I'm still absolutely passionate and motivated, love the business, love the people, and absolutely want to continue on this great journey, I guess, that we've been on for such a long time.